Good morning from my favorite place in the world, Yosemite National Park. I'm back for another adventure today. I'll be heading up the Mist Trail first thing in the morning here, hoping to beat a lot of the people up. And then heading out towards Half Dome and Clouds Rest. The conditions look okay from the summit of Clouds Rest. I'm hoping to go all the way up towards Tioga Pass and Tenaya Lake. We will see. Supposedly there's a lot of snow up there, and that would be about a 30-ish mile route. So I don't know if it's in the cards for today, but we will give it a go. Woo, it's mid-May. It is peak season here for the waterfalls. The Mist Trail is in full effect. I am exactly 5 miles in here. I'm in Little Yosemite Valley. Just filled up water because there may or may not be too much water here going up. Towards Clouds Rest, and pretty quiet out here, not too many people, just a couple groups at the top of Nevada Falls, which is always a beautiful spot. I am 8 miles in here, and the trail gets very quiet when you go by the Half Dome Junction. I'm up above 8,000 feet here, and now's the part of the trail where the views of Half Dome start opening up. I think a better view that's 1,000 feet higher than Half Dome, way fewer people, not having to worry about the permits. Clouds Rest definitely has a lot of advantages over doing Half Dome. Getting close here. Just got a few hundred more feet to climb to get up to the summit of Clouds Rest. Here I am at 9,900 feet on the summit of Clouds Rest. Woo, yes! The views are just absolutely amazing here, 360 degrees all the way around, looking up towards the high country, towards Tioga Pass, and looking back down straight at Half Dome back behind me. Clouds Rest is really one big ridge here, so I'm gonna go across the ridge and see how the conditions look. If I can make today a loop, that would be very cool. So let's see how much snow it looks like is down here. Looking off the back side, the northwest side here of Clouds Rest. Wow, this is fun, running right off the north side here of Clouds Rest. I don't think anyone's been out here probably all week. I'm still up at 9,600 feet, so let's see how the conditions go, but so far so good. My pace has slowed down quite a bit here as I'm hiking across the snow the entire time now. And you get these sun cups where the sun has hit the snow, kind of melted it out. It's a little awkward to hike on. The trail is just buried under 2 to 4 feet of snow in most parts here, so just gotta keep checking my phone to make sure I'm staying on more or less where the trail should be. I don't want to get too far off route. These signs are pretty much completely buried in the snow. 13.2 miles from the valley. It's been a solid day so far. 4.7 miles from Clouds Rest of snow the entire way. It is slick. There's so much water out here early season. It's definitely a challenge to try to find the places to cross these little streams and ponds out here without getting your feet wet. Oh yes, I've made it to the Sunrise Lakes parking lot. I'm off the snow for the first time in several hours. I've made a right-hand turn to head east here, and I'm gonna go about, I think, a half a mile to get over to Tenaya Lake. It's not every day you can see mostly frozen Tenaya Lake completely by yourself. Woo, yeah! Frozen Tenaya Lake! Yes! So far, two pretty amazing snack spots along the way, with the first one being Cloud's Rest and the second one here being frozen Tenaya Lake. Gotta start getting some of the reinforcements out here. Electrolyte mix, fruit snacks, and Rice Krispie treats. On long days like today, it really helps to have some of these sweet snacks to give you a pick-me-up on the way. These are these moments where you just stop and give gratitude to God for this beautiful world that we live in, and to witness and to see so many beautiful and amazing places. It really puts life into perspective when you're out here. It's the reason why I keep coming back out to nature, because it just fills up your soul every single time. It's unreal being out here on Tioga Pass Road all by myself. Thankfully for me, they plowed the snow at least up to Tenaya Lake. Tioga Pass is one of the most beautiful roads in the United States, and it's fun with nobody out here being able to hike and run right up the middle of the road. This is the first spot where the road hasn't been plowed for both lanes. We are in mid-May here, and usually by the end of May or beginning of June they open Tioga Pass, so it's probably 2 or 3 weeks until they got all this cleaned up. I am 19 miles in here at Olmsted Point. Have not seen one person on Tioga Pass Road yet. I guess nobody's clearing the road today. It is finally time to get off of Tioga Pass Road here. It's just so nice to have the road to yourself, and I can move pretty well after so many miles just slogging through the snow. I'm gonna take the May Lake trailhead here to Snow Creek, and it says 8.7 miles to Yosemite Valley. I'm gonna be heading down here on the Snow Creek Trail, and just like that, I'm back on the snow. I guess it makes sense. I'm still at 8,500 feet. Legs are not feeling fresh, but I know that I got about 8 or 9 miles here till I get back down to the valley. I've just dipped below 8,000 feet. I'm back in the sunshine. The sun has melted most of the snow in this section here, and I'm happy to be back on a dirt trail. This is the trail that I'm almost never on, the Snow Creek Trail. So it's fun to see these unique views right at the face of Half Dome. "28 miles in, I made it here to Mirror Lake with Half Dome straight up, back behind the lake. "30 miles on the dot, and I am back. Yes.